All right.
What's up, guys? This is Johnny Kahn with Kahnnation Promotions with Behind the Scene, and today we're coming clean. Now, today we're going to interview a local promoter, King Lou of On Top of the Thrones Promotions. What's up, Lou?
What's up, G? How's everything?
Kyobole. So, my man, what attracted you to promoting shows?
I don't even know, man. I think I was a part of a different production.
And like you went to shows when you were younger, or like what did you like about it?
My first time in the scenes was, I said that all wrong. First time in the scene, I was 2011. I was a sophomore, and that's when we went to the decks back in City Terrace. I saw Red Star Bums for the first time. I saw Corrupt the Youth.
So is there a criteria for what slots bands get? I mean, when I book with you, bro, I appreciate the respect that you gave me. Like, you know, you didn't have to, but you did anyways, bro. Like, you didn't have any errors about you or whatever. You gave us, he actually gave us a good slot, you know, which I appreciated. But in general, is there like a criteria for what slots bands get?
For what?
For like what slots the bands get? Like if they just started, would they get like a early slot or?
Well, normally what we do, we put them in the beginning or we put them at the end.
Okay.
And they're beginners, simply because they all got to pay their dues.
Absolutely.
And not a lot of bands sound the same on record as they do live.
Right.
As well as a lot of these people don't understand that, you know, you got to get your feet wet before you can start asking for stuff. It's good to have boundaries, it's good to have standards, but you gotta work your way up.
That's wise, very wise. So let's say if they quote unquote prove themselves, like they do a mean promotion, they promote their flyers or whatever, would they merit getting like a later slot?
Yeah. They also gotta bring in a crowd. And
right.
That's the thing that like a lot of people don't know how to do is bring a crowd. They don't know how to engage in their audience, and they don't know how to keep that momentum steady, and that goes to both bands and promoters. Yeah,
that goes for me too. You know, sometimes I be having some good momentum, and like I don't know, I'll go like gaga, bro. Just I don't know, shit. Just sometimes like goes haywire. So how can an upcoming band get booked at one of your shows? Is there a page we could hit you at?
It goes up on Top of the Thrones production, O.T.O.T.P. That's the @ again. That's at O.T.O.T.P. or at On Top of the Thrones production.
Sick. Do you have any advice for aspiring promoters? Like, do promoters need certain traits, or like, is there any tips you can give aspiring promoters?
Be genuine. Be very genuine. Be careful who you talk to. It's very competitive. It's very cutthroat out here. I'm gonna say it, kids. Other people don't say it. Sorry, it's really cutthroat. What you need to do is learn the basics. Start taking L's in order for you to take wins. Start learning step by step what you need to do. Start planning ahead and make a lot of connections, and good connections, and people who are willing to put in the time and effort as you're willing to put in the time and effort for this.
I'll vouch for what he said. It is very cutthroat. You know, it's you know, I mean, my family said that it's very competitive. But that's all right. We're not scared of a little competition, are we, King Lou?
Nah, we're good.
Right? There we go. And do you have any crazy stories from your shows? Like, what's some of the most craziest stuff you've seen out there?
What do you want to hear?
Well, for me, I remember I went to one of the shows. Some fool got knocked out at one of the pits, and they just left his ass like in the corner. I'm like, God damn. And they're like, he's all right. I mean, he knows what he's doing. Fool was just knocked out like right in the corner of the backyard.
My show?
No, not at one of the not one of King Lou's shows. What?
Check this out. There's a lot, bro. Where can I start? Shout out to Cancer Christ. That shit was crazy. Started baptizing people. We did a theme, punk prom, and that was for like everybody who missed prom when COVID hit. All the people who had a shitty prom even before and after COVID, and at the same time we did a theme like Carrie from 1970s.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So when we saw Cancer Christ, we've been trying to get him for a while. So what we did was put the Carrie theme, and we had somebody that made the flyer, lead singer for Hong Kong Fuck You, Christian Hell. Shout out, thank you so much for that. At the same time, it was just cool. They were baptizing people. They were throwing fake blood at people. My banner got wet with fake blood, and I love it because it looks dope. He came in with a flamethrower. That shit was cool. I was setting up the fire pit for him. He just came in one time.
Sick.
And it was crazy. We like shit like that because it goes back to the other question. Is to reach your audience, is to entertain. Don't just be dull and diacidal and basic like everybody else. Just trying to sound the same. Like, do shit that grasps the audience attention, that wants them to be like, I want to come back to this show, for this promoter, for my next show, for my EP release, my demo, whatever's. I have a single coming out, whatever's. It don't matter. People are having fun, and even when he was done, Anthony, I believe that's his name, Anthony, from lead singer from Cancer Christ, people were starting to baptize themselves, and it was cool because it was a prom attire, which means like they could dress punk rock however they want, but in an attire of prom. So a lot of these kids were getting a lot of the dresses wet with fake blood. A lot of tuxedos were fucking. It was funny. It was pretty fucked up, but yeah.
That sounds crazy and nice.
Cool. It was huge. We had at least like 700 people in the backyard.
No, yeah, and like, would you agree with me when I say that, like, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know, some people are gonna love what you do, some people just ain't, you know, just go out there and do it, you know?
Yeah, fuck them. Honestly, like, we live in times where, like, things are very sensitive, and it's okay to be sensitive, but it takes away the roots of what a lot of these scenes were.
Right.
For instance, like, the grindcore scene was never a nice scene to begin with, and now that scene's kind of getting canceled in a way. We're getting attention towards that. The punk scene originally was about support and communication, and to be there as a community base. And right now it's all gatekeeped, and at the same time, what's really gatekeeping and making it worse is a lot of the cancel culture kids who are extremely sensitive. It's okay to cancel people like, hey, yo, like, this guy's a weirdo, a rapist, abuser.
Absolutely.
Like, that's fine, because that's community. You're keeping the community safe. We need people like that.